And
Tomorrow is November 1st. Yay.
yes, it is.
That means I've only got like what, 9 or 10 days before I go to camp.
10, I believe. Live from the Tony Wallow Studios.
Live.
It's the Ken Stout Live Show. Featuring the Zoom homies.
That's good.
Go ahead and get
Produced
the
by
camera turned
LK
on. That should still be good. Oh yeah, camera's still good. Although the green screen looks different to me for some reason, but I think it's because it's not close or it's too close. Tony Wallow says good evening. Evening, Tony. Uh-oh, buffering already. What in the world? Seriously. Not even a minute and a half into it and it buffers. That's terrible.
It's not on my end.
No, it was buffering on my monitoring stream. I always start YouTube Studio to start it, and I jump over to my channel and open it up so I can monitor chat. Just easier for me to do it that way. And I'm an hour late. YouTube gone crazy. Yeah, it is. But I couldn't do anything till dinner got made. There we go.
Tomorrow they're doing we had somebody at church pass away, so tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for my mom and all them because they're going to church to feed the family. They're feeding them at like noon, and then it's gonna be the funeral is at like 2, so she's gonna be gone all afternoon, helping with that. And I gotta call tomorrow to get my dentist switched over.
We'll be back to some kind of halfway decent thing tomorrow. She's going to work 8 hours tomorrow, 16 on Wednesday, 8 hours Thursday, 16 on Friday, and then she's off Saturday and Sunday. And hopefully we'll get to play golf. That is the plan. I need to get an audio check over on YouTube, please. Jeff says an hour late and $5 short. Yeah, I had really wanted to start about 9 o'clock tonight, but Lorna didn't get dinner done until 9:15 or later. So we had pork and potatoes, onions, and green peppers. It was really very good. Except there was, she missed a bone somehow, and I found it, bit right into it. It was very, very delicious.
YouTube is good. YouTube is good.
Okay, yep. I am seeing that. So now we got a 40% chance of rain both Saturday and Sunday. That figures.
I don't care when it rains, just as long as it don't rain the 2 days I'm supposed to be it. Or should I say the one day of Saturday?
Yeah, basically 24 hours. You get there at 6, you leave at 6. So they finally sent us the link to be able to log into her new employer's sites. Got that done earlier today. Wait and see how that goes. Got a little bit of work done on my project. PH Ringer will be happy to know that I got the airways cleared and the flights are actually coming into play pretty good. I might share it later on tonight after the stream. I don't want to share it during the stream. I bet Greg's taking a nap. He was pretty tired earlier today. Hope everyone had a pretty good Monday and a decent Halloween. We had a real good Monday. Didn't get anything accomplished.
I think it's safe to say the trick or treaters are done since it's 9 o'clock now.
Does your city put a curfew on when it has to stop?
Well, no, but being that tonight's Monday night and tomorrow's a school day, I figure,
Yeah.
you're not going to be out till midnight.
I don't ever think I trick or treated up till midnight when I was younger. I know some cities actually put a limit like 7 to 9 or 6 to 8 or something like that. I didn't know if you guys did that or not.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Jeff said he only got about 6 or so trick or treaters so far, but it's only 7 o'clock in Vegas. So, and I watched the Vegas news tonight. We were hoping that Jeopardy was on, but we caught the news. Man, you guys got some things going on right now out there, crime wise. Of course, I'm sure it was that way when we were there. I just didn't remember it. So, anyway, I put a link for everyone earlier tonight. Let me grab that link again. Hang on one quick second here. I'm going to grab this link for the second time tonight. I'm going to post it in the YouTube chat room. There's Long Dog. There we go. Long Dog. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. That's pretty much very true. And of course, the way my luck goes, one of the four would be the golf course. So, LD says he's here, but he's multitasking, making dinner, eating high on the hog, chili from a can, and sliced hot dogs. Oh, you can't beat that. That's a meal right there. That sounds pretty good, actually. We had marinated pork, and then she did something with the beans with some chives and onions and green peppers, and it was good. It was very good. Chili from a can and sliced hot dog sounds pretty doggone good, though. It really does. We started watching show out of England, I believe, called High Water. I think it was. Oh, Chris has joined us. Did he get his router fixed?
No.
Mm.
How long you been live?
About 5 minutes, maybe. No more than 10. So, what are you on your cell phone?
I couldn't do that.
8 minutes.
No, I've been at the church. They had a fall festival.
Oh, so what are you using to get on Zoom?
Oh, actually, the router, AT&T router, works now. I still can't access the configuration, but it works.
The new router works?
No, the new router don't work.
Oh, the old router went back to
I'm
working.
the old router.
Oh, okay.
The other one back. I've already started a return. I'm gonna send it back. It's packed up. I already printed shipping label.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Hey, Greg.
Hey,
I think that's how that works. Hey, Greg.
What about you put books in it instead of sending it back?
Yeah, really. Figured you would be taking a nap.
Nah, I did that from 7 to 8.
Well, after your afternoon that you had, I just figured you would be taking it easy. All right, let's see if I can make a slight adjustment right here.
I wanted to go on a hayride, but they didn't go on another one. They only went on one. They had enough to go on another one.
Yeah, I sat here and ironed out the green screen. Pretty much got it okay. I probably finish it tomorrow when I don't have someone sitting there making fun of me as I try to iron it. Or I might try what my brother said, just throw it in the dryer and see if the wrinkles will be dried. You know, if that would do it. Should. We'll see. There's Robert, finally back from the Mexican restaurant. Alex and I were trying to figure out just exactly what that young man in that link is trying to accomplish. Still State, you got. Oh, Jeff, I thought that was Robert. I was going to say, you got kids coming around your neck of the woods, but yeah. I imagine Jeff is going to be busy at least another hour, maybe 2 hours. I can't remember if Vegas put a curfew on the time or not. I know Charleston did. A lot of places don't do it on school nights, though. They do it like on the Saturday night before or the Friday night before because they don't want to disrupt the kids' school. Check and see if I got any.
Our church wants to do the fall festival on the night of Halloween, so they know kids will be safe.
Well, Chris, you do realize today's Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's what we did. That's where I've been tonight, is helping out at the church.
Do you have a lot of people show up?
Had more adults than he did kids.
Well, that makes sense. Kids out there getting that candy.
Well, they gave candy out at the church too, so, and cakewalks and stuff like that.
So I must have to figure out what is going on with my audio. Tony says I'm still a little bit loud over YouTube. So let me see if I can figure out what is going on. There is no adjustment on the headphones for the microphone other than maybe moving it around. By the mixer, it looks like it might be pretty good right there by the mixer. It doesn't necessarily mean it's correct, but from what I've read and seen, we're good. Alex, we're playing the same golf course, it looks like.
Well, that's because that's you in the background of you're playing the same golf course twice.
Oh, okay. I actually did that the other day. I actually did it about 3 weeks ago. I played it in the morning and then played it in the evening.
Ken's got a real background, and you got he's got one with a green screen.
Yeah, I noticed.
We tell a difference. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's just a difference.
It's the same picture, but he's got an actual green screen, and I don't have an actual green screen.
Okay, so let's try something here. Let me choose something. See if there's any difference in this. Hold on. Did that change at all?
I can't tell any.
Oh, I can. I can.
Do it back.
There's a couple things that I noticed right away. Right here on my headphones, you can see the green screen where it's not blacked out. So, but what I can see is different is the green itself. So I'm going to put it back to where it was at. I'm going to click I have a green screen.
How did you show me the green in between the headphones? I can't unsee it when you...
Yeah. And now it blocks it out. So that's pretty interesting. And the green looks a little different to me. So anyway. So, Jeff, are the grandkids going out and about in your neighborhood? And Long Dog didn't say if he's got trick or treaters or not.
He had a few. That's the reason why the dogs have been going crazy.
Oh, I know. I listened to him a while ago. When do you think you'll find out if you got accepted in that new group or not?
I have no idea. It all depends on when the people that are in charge of that group see my request to join.
Sure.
Does he mean the camp?
No, I
Well,
mean I joined a Facebook group. There was a picture of a dog for sale on a Facebook group, and my mom asked me to look at it. Well, turns out I'm not a member of that group, and that group's private. And in order to be able to see anything that's been posted or comment on anything, you have to be a member of the group. So I'm kind of waiting to be a member of the group, but I imagine by now they've already sold the dog.
probably. Now, is that locally there in Sheraton?
No, it's the other side of Little Rock.
Well, you gonna get another dog?
My mom would like to, because she says the other dogs are traitors because they all like my daddy better like dad. She wants a dog, well, just but that's not gonna happen. She wants a dog just for her. That's not gonna happen because when they say dogs are man's best friend, they literally mean man's best friend, not females too specifically.
Sometimes it can be female too.
It depends. Like my sister has a female dog, and her dog is attached to her, but our dogs are attached to my dad because uh, he's here all the time. Just like my sister is at her house all the time with with her dog.
Robert just gave me a new name for my band. Poor Doorbells of Arkansas. That's going to be the name of my new band. Hey, BH.
We only got 3 doorbells.
You're about to have 4, it sounds like.
And we got my right now we got my sister's dog and our 2 dogs. But my sister's dog is only here when only here during the daytime, during like afternoon. My mom goes to get him. My mom goes to get her at noon, so she won't be at home by herself. And then she goes and gets the kids at like 3. And their dog stays here until the kids go home.
So was that all 3 dogs barking a while ago, or just your 2?
Just my 2.
Wow.
Her dog is my sister's dog is very well trained. She don't hardly bark at all.
Not even when the other dogs bark.
No. That was me and the bookstore manager, the cafe manager at our college fall festival before COVID.
Yeah, I couldn't make up my mind whose face I wanted to Photoshop in there, so I just left it.
You talking about that girl?
Mm-hmm. I was like, Joshy. I couldn't make up my mind.
She makes fancy cakes for like wedding cakes and birthdays and all that. She did it for an auction one time, and I won the cake. She she made me a cake. I had to go up there and had to go up there to the college and get it. It was it was good. It was worth the money.
Did she do your makeup on for the pumpkin?
No, she didn't. The cosmetology department did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the first and only time I've had my hair dyed.
Your hair was dyed?
Yes,
Can't really tell it in that picture.
had my hair dyed green, same color as my wheelchair.
Is that British racing green?
But at that time I didn't have this wheelchair like I.
Yeah, we struggled getting the right color of green on this project I'm working on earlier today. I got Darren added. Now I'm going to bring BH in from the north. I got Greg in there. Jeff's on it, and Alex is already on there.
Of course, I was the first one that you put on there. Don't lie.
You were not. You were actually the fourth one I put on there, and I'm not lying. I put Jeff on first, and then Greg, and then Darren. Darren looks like he's coming out of the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, though, so that might have to go away because I don't have a map big enough for the world. I've got just the United States, but I'm using Darren's map, so I figured it was okay to throw him out there in the middle of the water. Maybe I'll get a little icon of a shark and put out there. I was going about it all wrong. And I sat here and was looking at some things, and I thought, this has got to work. I mean, you take a picture, you put something on top of it, you scale it down, and pretty simple, actually. Nope, wasn't working. So then I got it to a point with Jeff and Greg, and I told Greg, I said, I'm taking a break, which I did take a little bit of a break. And then I intended on taking a nap this afternoon, but I'm not going to mention anyone's name. You can watch the short when I ironed the green screen because somebody, I'm not going to mention anyone's name, refused to iron it for me. And then she sat there and made fun of me.
So my community tab, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My community tab is open on my YouTube page.
Yeah, someone else got their community tab open too. I'm not going to mention any names out of Pennsylvania. I mean, Monroeville.
I hear a helicopter.
Guess who's probably not going to do anything with this though?
With what? The helicopter?
No, the community tab.
Oh no, he'll use the holy heck out of that.
No, I was referring to me.
Oh.
No, I heard I hear it now, but I heard one calling in the hospital a while ago. Calling into the local hospital.
I did get a notification today in my email that I found this to be absolutely hilarious. YouTube. You can now choose your YouTube handle.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Not what you think though.
I don't understand that.
So it says, "Hi Fish Tank Live. You can choose your handle now." I haven't used that in 2 months, 3 months, and I'm getting email about it. I just found that to be funny.
I got one too, from my alternate account.
Chris, I'm not exactly 100% sure how it works either, but it's just another thing YouTube's changing to. Uh-oh. What happened to the clocks? Oh, there they are. Really? That came up on that tab? That's weird. Let me try that again. So if I open up a new tab, do the clocks change to the new tab?
Oh my goodness.
They do. Oh, I like that. I'll leave that right like that. Except that blocks out Photo Mix's name. That's pretty cool. I did not realize that. Clock abuse. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the part of the name of the new time clock system for Lorna's new company that starts tomorrow. I look forward to working with them because I sent them 3 emails and said, this is not working. So try this. And they send the exact same instructions. I did. It's still not working. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure Fish Tank Live will be Fish Tank Live. That'll be its handle, and then I'm sure Ken Stout Live will be Ken Stout Live. Long dog. I'm not clever enough to come up with something catchy like Grandpa Doug plays Fortnite. He's probably watching. I'll hear about that tomorrow.
Well, I got news for you. Grandpa that plays Fortnite is not catchy.
It depends, actually. It really does depend. I mean, granted, I have to agree with Gary. If you have something that gets people's interest and get them to click on it and then go 180 degrees different direction, the old clickbait deal, I get that. There's a piece on the ground, one left in the frame, check for rating factors. But the kid broke the window, realized he screwed up, and then moved the glass back inside. And doesn't stop moving. Students was young man, cleans it off and waits for mom to come home. That is cool. So I got a notification that Jose commented on my ironing post I put on Facebook, but there's nothing there. I wonder if he retracted it. But that's not what I was going to go do. What was I going to go check? Oh, I know what it was. I remember now. God, my short-term memory started to really bother me. So if I accidentally call you by the wrong name, think nothing about it. Well, it worked. I'm able to log in. Short-term memory, they recommend vitamin B12, some kind of brain food. Ooh, 2 teenage girls at the door. I thought I heard someone at the door earlier, but I wasn't sure. I didn't even turn the lights on. You're supposed to turn your lights on the porch or whatever. I didn't even do that.
I didn't have anybody come by.
Yep, that's Long Dog brings a good point up about being diabetic. The brain and the rest of your body isn't getting all the nutrients that it needs delivered properly. Yeah, that's very true. I am trying. Oh man. They got this little bitty slider on this website. Jose says he did comment, and don't make him jump on Zoom. I will go back and look again. Maybe it just hadn't made it yet. I don't know. So Tim Soul just posted a picture of Heinz ketchup packages, and I don't know if that's what he's handing out for Halloween or not. That would be funny, actually. I don't think the kids would see the humor in it. All right, so my sister commented, I answered. A friend in New Jersey commented. Mrs. K commented. I commented. My brother says it's called a dryer. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sure, Jose. Jump on a plane, fly out here, and I'll be more than happy to iron those for you. I hate ironing. I think I hate ironing worse than I hate washing silverware, and I can't stand to wash silverware. I don't mind washing dishes, but for some odd reason, I do not like washing silverware. Makes no sense at all.
I never wash silverware. I just throw it in the dishwasher.
You know, we've had dishwasher. We got a dishwasher right now, and it's used for storage. Um, just I can't explain it, Greg. We never have. I'm not sure even why.
Well, if it's just two people, you don't really need it. I mean,
Yeah, after the third day, you throw the soap in there, push the button, turn it on.
My mom had a friend that for the last probably 20 years of her life, she didn't wash one dish, one pot, one pan, nothing. It was either paper plate, plastic silverware, or nothing. Now, I never did figure out how it was that she prepared the meals because I'm pretty sure you can't cook with the paper plate.
I just let Max lick the plates clean and put them up.
Yeah, I used to tease Lorna about that. I'd tell her that give me that plate, I'll clean it, and kind of lick it like a dog would. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Washing the dishes."
My other dog that I used to have, there's actually a picture on my Facebook where he's licking a plate, but I did wash that plate after he licked it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
in very, very hot water.
Yeah.
He licked it clean. I had pork roast, and he had the rest.
Well, I just got the first batch of pictures from the grandkids and their trick or treating. Looks like they had a good time, which is all that matters.
I've had 3 dogs at one time before again.
I had a dog in Germany, actually, Cocker Spaniel. Had one growing up as a kid, but just I don't know. Dogs and cats just ain't my thing. A lot of respect for the people that have cats and dogs and some of the trials and tribulations they go through.
I had a Schnauzer, a smaller poodle, and a Yorkie at one time. One day I wasn't feeling good. I think I stayed home from work or something, and my niece and nephew were supposed to get off the bus and come in and not mess with me. My nephew was always the one that would not do what he's supposed to. He'd come in messing with me. All 3 of those dogs started growling at him.
Yeah.
They know when you don't feel good.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
They were all laying on the couch with me.
Oh, there's a a meme, if you will, on this thing I called "Died Laughing" that I subscribe to. It's got the Mike Myers, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, the guy I think it's from I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's got the long white mask face, and then there's one more that I don't know. And it says best Halloween decoration ever, and they're sitting around a table, and it says those teenagers deserved it. Change our minds. That's funny.
I seen something today, Ken. This is true. I seen some videos on YouTube where old home videos from the 80s and kids acted a lot different.
Well, yeah.
They think it's on social media.
Oh, I don't know. I noticed a trend long before social media became as popular as it is today. That teenagers and kids were changing.
Well, maybe a little bit. But families used to sit down together and
Yeah.
eat. And now they sit down at a table, all of them's got smartphones.
Exactly.
And they're not really paying attention to anybody.
They're not.
I'm
I
not
know
saying I'm not saying do away with smartphones. Just sometimes just put it to the side and just spend time with your family.
the last few nights I've been leaving my phone in here in the studio and not taking it with me to the into the bedroom. And that way, if someone does text, I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but his initials are Darren Gilholm. I'm not going to be bothered by it. The only thing that's bad about that is if somebody calls me and it's important, I won't hear the phone ring from in there to in here. It's just impossible. So I have to reconsider that just a little bit.
My phone's not even on my ringer's, not even on full volume, and I can hear my phone ring all the way through the house.
I was told yesterday that I can actually turn off notifications and my alarm will still go off. I haven't tested that yet. I need to test that actually and see if it's true. That's the only fear that I have is that I might get, a call in the middle of the night
All you have to do is turn on do not disturb, and instead go into your alarm clock and set it in your phone and set an alarm for like a minute later or something like that. And you can see. Then if the alarm doesn't go off, then you know that the do not disturb is messing with the alarm.
Greg says he heard his phone ringing today, but he can't find it. That's funny. So, I see BH has got his camera blocked. I was going to tell him something. I'll come back in a moment. Oh, maybe he's coming back. So, your card, right?
Yeah.
This is how I know someone got an email that they're really going to be wondering what it's all about, because I have your card in my hand and I'm literally reading it and typing the answer at the same time. So what your card said, I replied to. And I tried to interject a little bit of my humor too. So somebody's going to get an email. Oh, getting old. Gotta love it. I probably sent it to myself and didn't even realize it.
Need for a little bit.
Anybody ever watch the TV series 911? Oh, I'm buffering again. What the heck?
Not here.
Yeah, Alex was briefly. It's not buffering now. It's twice tonight now. Anyway, that was on. Well, she was watching. I want to say Netflix yesterday, but I don't think it was. I don't really remember, but that's not a bad series. Watched a few minutes of it. Are any of you guys participating in the Powerball Lotto for tonight? Have you heard it's over $1 billion? I have heard that. I also heard that it would cost you millions of dollars if you were to win the billions of dollars.
Almost 50%.
At least, yes. Long Dog says he's watching Emergency Squad 51 and One Atom 12. One Atom 12. That's a good series. I liked it.
The big lottery in Canada is non-taxable. You don't pay any state or federal tax.
So you get all of it?
You get all of it.
Nice.
Yeah. Mind you, if you invest it, you got to pay tax on your returns, but on your investment. But obviously, you got to do something with it. You're not going to stick it all on your mattress. Well, maybe, I don't know, but
why not?
You could always buy gold or silver or rhodium,
or stick it in your mattress.
Yeah.
That was a thing at one point in time. Probably as safe as putting it in a bank. We were talking about that the other day. One of the few times we were listening to the radio, there's a commercial came on, and remember, your money is guaranteed safe up to $250,000 by the FIDC or whatever it is.
FDIC.
Yeah, that too.
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, I think it is.
So yeah. Anyway, back when that was enacted, $250,000 was a good chunk of change. Not that it's not today, because it's for me, it would be a real nice chunk of change. But some of these younger people, that's not that much money. I mean, if the dude's got $5-6 million and you're only going to insure 250,000 of it, I think that needs to be looked at. I know I don't have to worry about it unless I win the lottery tonight.
Put it in 15 different banks.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I hit the $1 million tonight, you guys will get an invitation to join me on my island. I'll provide the transportation, and Alex will provide the internet. What are you eating? Popcorn?
Sunflower seeds.
Again?
I got a big bag of them.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bag of popcorn in a little bit. I've already been told I'm having a bag of popcorn. I said, yes, dear. She does make good popcorn. I got to give her credit for that. I'm not sure what she does differently than what I do, but it clearly tastes different.
What? She makes a bag of popcorn? She makes popcorn like she cooks it on the stove, or does she put a bag of popcorn in the microwave?
Of course she puts it in the microwave. She takes, and when I make popcorn, I take the bag and I open it up and I make sure that it's all flat and nice and neat. She just takes the bag and throws it in the microwave, this side down or this side up, whatever it says. I'm like, you don't open it up? She says, nope, it'll open. Okay. But I'm sure that's not what affects the taste of the popcorn. Something how she seasons it and the butter, the amount of butter she uses, it's really good. Very good.
Anybody ever have one of the popcorn makers that you use over an open fire?
In the Jiffy Pop ones?
No.
No, it had a long handle and you opened it up.
It's like a cage or a basket.
Yeah. I actually think I have something like that out in my garage because the lady that lived here before left a lot of stuff here, and I haven't gotten through all of it. I found a lot of camping stuff.
Stick it on eBay. Ask $200 for it. You'll probably get it.
Really? I'll send him a box of books. Speaking of a box of books, I still haven't heard anything from him. Of course, his YouTube channel, or his Facebook channel got taken away. I'm guessing his email got taken away because he's not answering email. Hope everything's all right with him. Kind of like making ice cream from scratch. Get out the old hand crank ice cream maker, or you can upgrade to an electric motor.
I'm probably the weird one here.
No.
But I actually prefer. I actually don't. I'll eat it if somebody makes it, but I actually prefer store-bought ice cream over any kind of homemade.
I like homemade ice cream. Haven't had it in
The reason why
50 years.
The reason why though is because store-bought is harder than. I like a good. I like my ice cream hard, so hard that you can't scoop it out of the container. Fresh from the freezer.
Don't say it, Ken.
Oh. I got tears running down my eyes. I'm laughing so hard.
What was you laughing at? I was away.
Well, to quote two people that seem to know much more about YouTube than I do, it's in DVR mode. You can rewind it. That was something Alex said.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Can you guys hear that?
I can.
I got it turned down too. Oh boy. Yeah, YouTube will always hear what I'm doing because I don't know how to unless I shut it off in OBS, and I don't want to mess with that. I got it locked the way that everything is now so that I can't screw it up. Somehow I'll still manage to screw it up, but I can mute Zoom and it still goes out over YouTube. So I haven't figured out a way to do that, and this thing doesn't have any kind of mute button on the microphone. I can turn it off, but it's so slow. By the time I get it turned off, it'll be I just noticed on OBS they changed something. Only had it updated for a week. Maybe I'm not near as observant as I think I am. This past year has been a little bit of a tough year for me. There's been some ups and downs, but one of the best things. I still haven't found the third broken coffee cup I know's here somewhere. I know she's playing tricks on me. I was teasing her the other night. I said, "Oh, come on, tell me the truth. You broke it." She goes, "Broke what?" I said, "The third coffee cup that was already broken." "It's okay. You can tell me. I'm not going to be mad." She looked at me like I was crazy. Good possibility of that, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to concur with that.
No, Billy Joel said it the best. Hmm.
Ian, update your iPhone. There was an update for iPhones and iPads a couple of days ago.
I thought I updated mine just the other day, actually, but I'll check. General updates. Nope, 16.1 iOS is up to date.
Oh, I just got 15.7.1. My tablet, my iPad won't go to 16.
Because of its age.
Yes. Once you get my iPad, when I first got it, it was on Android 10.
Your
Now it's on
iPad
Android.
was on Android?
No, no. iOS 10 dot something. It was, and now it's on 15.
Yeah, my 7 Plus, it won't update no more than 15 something.
So if so at some point, probably in the next year or two, I'm going to buy another one.
I wonder if it can be force updated.
My original iPad, I've still got it. But you can't. I was going to give it to the grandkids, and you can't do anything with it. It can't even it can't even download any apps from the App Store whatsoever. It can't even load the App Store anymore.
So I was watching some YouTube shorts today, and I came across one where they were saying iPhone took the SIM card out of their phones, and they're speculating Android's going to follow in their footsteps. Alex, how do you?
I think Android's already had eSIMs.
Well, I don't know.
My phone doesn't.
Well, I think some of them, if you Google eSIM, you'll see something about Androids having them.
Then I guess the way that'll work is if you have a phone with an eSIM card, then if it's an unlocked phone, like the one that I have, you'll just be able to give your whatever provider you're using that number. It'll just mean that I won't whenever I get a new phone, I won't have to put a SIM card in there. Which will be convenient because those SIM cards are really small. But it also means that if something happens to my phone, I can't switch phones if I have a phone with an eSIM. Right now, if something happened to my phone, if my phone got damaged or anything like that, all I'd have to do is take the SIM card out of my current phone, go buy me another phone, and put it in it, and it'll work right away.
So what's the point you think for taking away the SIM card? I mean, it can't be taking up that much space.
I think you can use 2 phones with the same number.
My old phone that I had that still works perfectly fine, but I had to upgrade it because of AT&T's rules or whatever. You could actually it had two SIM card slots. So I could have like say AT&T and T-Mobile in the phone at the same time.
Would that be a conflict of or not interest, but would that be a conflict between the two cards
No,
trying to
no, man.
operate the phone?
No, because I'm sure if you got two SIM cards in there, you can pick which one you want it to use as your primary, which one you want it to use as your secondary.
Jeff's keeping count of his trick-or-treaters. 10 little kids and 2 teenagers.
Was he sitting out on the porch?
Yeah, basically, he's watching us on his phone.
Does he have somebody jumping out scaring him?
I did that one year. Kids come walking up, hide and jump out and scare them.
Yeah, I went to a haunted house one year, and needless to say, I was scared. They did a good job of scaring.
One year we went on a hayride at church, and they had people in the woods jumping out. Or they go down a dirt road and somebody turn the lights off, and you hear somebody get a horse and ride it down the road and scare everybody.
One of my neighbors had quite an extensive outdoor Halloween display, including a 20-foot high Rhinoceros Rex skeleton.
Oh, wow. That set him back a pretty penny, I'm sure.
You know, with the flaming eyeballs or the eyeballs that light up and everything. I didn't have a camera with me. I wish I would have.
We saw a couple Halloween decorations about a month and a half ago that I thought about getting until I saw the price, and I thought, nah. If we lived in a neighborhood that had a lot of kids in it, different story, but I kind of came to the realization recently, we live in a retirement community. We've got one way in, got a thing at the end, one way out, and I would say there are more people here over 60 than there are under 30 in this neighborhood. There's a couple lives up 3 houses up, and on the other side they're military. And then my neighbor across the street, the guy next to me is a school teacher, so I think he's probably in his mid-30s, give or take. But I've never seen any kids in the neighborhood.
So you have to go out the same way you come in?
Yeah. Yeah. Big old sign up there. It says, no exit and dead end street.
There's a neighborhood in my town where they did it. A lot of people used to cut through there as a shortcut, and they cut that out. They put gates up at the road where they used to cut through. Because people would drive through there fast and there's kids playing.
Yeah.
And loud radios and all that. It seems I can't stand to hear a radio from inside my house going down the road.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're driving down the road and you hear someone pull up 2 cars back, and you can feel their bass vibrations on your car.
I can almost feel it in the house, and it's I'm off the road.
How close to the road do you sit?
Probably, I'd say, I really don't know, but it's like my aunt's house, and then our house is the next house, so it's off the road. You should be able to hear it. No matter where I live, it follows me though. I lived in town, it was there. I moved to a different place in town, it was there. Moved down in the country, away from it, it followed me.
Well, you know, the people that have that have got a lot of money invested in those sound systems. And seeing Gary snuck in.
Still a little sneak.
Guess the doggone notifications aren't working because I'm 99% sure I clicked on the.
I got a notification for the right away, but I get a 30-minute notification.
Huh.
Normally I get a 30-minute, but this time I didn't. So who knows?
I've given up on YouTube. I really have.
I had a
I didn't get anything tonight.
I had a comment to make about YouTube only, especially for Alex and Kim. It's getting confusing. I went to that live thing, that live dashboard, where it's got the live. It's bugging me because now they've actually taken them out of the videos and put some on live. Have you noticed that?
I haven't played around in it yet, no.
Well, no, I go to videos and I say, oh, Ken's got his DaVinci model. I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
But actually, usually look for Doug's, just to see what it is. I'll forget it tomorrow because he usually puts what he's doing. Now I got to go look at live to see if it's tomorrow because he's got it set up as a live, even though it's a premiere. I don't know how they do the difference on the back, how you guys do the difference on the backside. But if you take a look at Doug's summer videos, summer lives, they're not together though.
Yeah, thing is, we'll probably get it all figured out, and then they'll make some stupid change again and try to go back to the way it was. Josh got his community tab today.
Then there's one group that actually has an arrow with the right of the magnifying glass. So there's more going to be out there. I don't know what's out there, but what's coming. But
yeah, I'm looking at my channel right now. It's got home
If
video
you-
shorts, live playlist, community channels about, and then the carrot. When you click it, it doesn't go nowhere. There's nothing
yeah,
there.
but it does show it, which makes me wonder.
Oh yeah.
Why is it there if it doesn't? And it's not there on everybody.
Well, the short that I did on ironing the green screen is there. And the short I did, wow. The short I did on Monday's accomplishments today, it's got 164 views already. That's amazing. And I used the virtual background that's available in the short program, but I don't like it because if you look at it real close, you can see I've got a green glow, I guess is the right word, around my hair and beard. And I tried desperately to get, positioned just right so that it wouldn't not do that. The video test with Alex yesterday, landscapes, got 53. The professor doing what he does got 288. That's just amazing. It's really amazing.
So you notice, I think Jeff pointed out yesterday, even though you'd filmed it in landscape, it still shows it in portrait.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For the short,
yeah,
which I didn't know.
It rotates it. Yes. Yeah. I was actually thinking it wouldn't rotate it, but it would just take a strip out of the whole thing. But apparently it didn't.
And then, if you remember yesterday with, I think it was Wintermute, we were looking under that other person. I'm not going to mention the name, but you'll remember the note. I mean, if you want, you can. Of course, it's your channel. But in November, that was like 7 rows down.
Mm-hmm.
So where's their sort going? And I Googled it afterwards. Just for a few minutes, I could find no way to to sort it differently. So what are they doing?
Who knows? Doug, I'm looking at his right now, and I don't see anything coming up at all. I'll go check out Grandpa Doug's. Grandpa Doug's stream for tomorrow morning is there, very first thing on the homepage. So, let me go see what Dennis's shows. Now, Dennis's shows on the homepage, not there. I'm sure he's got his scheduled. Let's go to live. Yeah, under the live tab on Dennis, his shows up for tomorrow.
That's what I was saying. You got to go both
Yeah,
places.
it's crazy. It's just.
I would think they'd almost have a tab for, say, scheduled of anything. Future maybe.
Well, they had that before when they had the carrot. You could click on it and it says upcoming streams. I thought that was convenient. That worked out. I thought that worked out really good myself. Let's go see if Carrie's got anything.
He doesn't usually. I mean, I'm not. He doesn't usually schedule ahead of time.
No, that's true. If he does, it's within an hour.
And usually, the only one he even does on a schedule is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like not an expert on his, but that I've noticed lately, he's been using my wife told me it's not clickbait if it's really what he covers, but he's been using more headline grabbers, as it were, instead of just saying, 8-year build. He's kind of being a little more.
Yeah.
He talked about, I think, the RTX 4090 graphics card. He talked about 13900 K, I think, chip. Mentioned him by name, and that thing got all kinds of views.
Yeah, I'm going down through my list of subscribers here, and people I know that schedule things. I'm not finding anything. I'm scrolling down a couple, 4 or 5 rolls and not seeing it, and I go over to live and do the same thing. I don't know.
At the son's house, we got almost 300. We got 200, and they said 80, 90 some trick-or-treaters.
Wow.
Now, they did that by deducting the candy, but we were pretty good. We didn't get it. I didn't get into it. I don't think anybody else did. So, and then it was like microwave popcorn. They stopped after they started getting 5 minutes apart, then 10 minutes apart, and then so forget it. But it was scary how many, and I mean, adults were with 13 and above children. I mean, did you at 13? You wanted to go with your friends and you cause mischief even on Halloween. You didn't want mom or dad quote holding your hand.
No, you did not.
And we'd send the kids out. I mean, I'm out every day, but my son's like, the kid doesn't want to be around his mom. What's the deal? Are they that afraid of Halloween? I mean, there's a meme that I've seen. I don't know who has, but it's like the druggies are not going to drug your candy. The drugs are too expensive. If you price razor blades today, they're not going to do that.
Yeah. J2 Cents doesn't have anything either. I'm looking through his.
I don't follow him regularly, but he's usually pretty good about in advance. Because he wants, when you do in advance, you give people notice so that you get to, people get to watch it quicker.
Yep. Yeah.
And he runs his as a business, so he's usually pretty good about that. Linus is good about that.
I came across one of his older ones today that someone had converted into a short. That's my new rabbit holes. I'll start watching these dumb shorts and then just click through about 100 of them.
Yeah. I mean, for the ones that have monetization, like a Linus or somebody, I wonder how much to make from them. I mean, is it worth doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's
I know
the whole point.
Yeah, I listen to some people. I don't listen regularly. I skip and all the ones recorded. I do it like quadruple speed type. Oh, that's interesting.
I watched one today. BH Ringer will get a kick out of this. The headline says, "Easiest guitar riff to play, one chord or one chord." Was it chord or no? Anyway, She shows a C, she shows a D, she shows an E, she shows an A minor. And oddly enough, she was blonde. So I don't know if that was intentional or what, but yeah,
Well,
let me go ahead and hit the end screen here. Let me get over here and find it.
Actually, I think they're doing a lot of those lately. Let me tell you just one thing. I like you and you're cute. In other words, two things, you know?
Yeah.
They're quoting somebody famous.
Yep, Tony Wallow was there. BH Ringer was second. Greg, you didn't make it in second today?
No, I didn't get any notification at all. I usually do.
Jeff Ryman, Long Dog, Robert Michael. Didn't see Mike Paradin or Mimi tonight. Hope they're all right. Robert's mentioning the 4-letter word snow. I wasn't keeping up with chat too good because he made a comment here about you want a cat. I know. I don't want a cat. No, I do not want a cat.
Snow
happened to
in
Sean?
Miami, Florida.
I don't know. He briefly joined us the other night. I'll go ahead and hit the end button because that's at the end of the thing. So he hit stop streaming there.